Well, hello all. So I wanted to do this quick video to just kind of give you all an update of what's been going on with me. Now, in my introductory video on A Victorious Life is Yours, I mentioned that I was having some physical challenges and that I needed to have some surgery done on my rotator cuff. So on April 12th, I had a rotator cuff repair surgery done on my left shoulder. Now, I've got rotator cuff tears in both shoulders, but the left shoulder was the one that was really giving me a problem. And I knew that I had a problem because I had limited range of motion in the shoulder, and it was giving me pain at night when I was trying to sleep. It was waking me up out of my sleep. So I went to my primary care doctor, referred me to an orthopedic doctor, and we did an x-ray, number one, and he said, well, based on what I'm looking at, there is a rotator cuff tear, but number two, I need to schedule you for an MRI to see the extent of the tear. So the MRI showed that it was a massive tear, and so what we decided to do was to go in and repair that. Now, the beauty of it is that it was orthoscopically done, so there was no cutting. He just put 2 holes here, 2 holes here, and 2 holes in the back, and that was it. And he also said he was going to go in and clean out some arthritis. And also, normally when there's a massive rotator cuff tear, there's issues with the bicep. So they'll go in and repair that as well and work with that as well. So that's what he did. Now, typically it should have been an in and out of an hour and 45 minutes, but it was 2 hours and a half because of the massive tear. But I thank God that all went well. They gave me a pain block, which lasted for 36 hours after surgery. They sent me home with an ice machine. So I do ice therapy where I place the little pack on my shoulder, and then it's like a little ice chest. And I'll show you all pictures of that, because what my orthopedic doctor said to me, he said, ice is going to be your best friend for pain and swelling. And it was. So I thank God for that. I stayed on top of my pain meds. I stayed on that regiment. I have a low pain tolerance. I can't take pain. And I don't like taking pain medicine, but they gave me oxycodone, which is, I really don't like it, but it's effective. But I thank God that I was able to wean off of that. So I stayed on top of that regimen of the icing pain meds. The only downside is sleeping. You can't sleep on your back, so I'm sleeping, and they recommend a recliner. Now, I'm sitting in a recliner now because during the day I will. But at night, I was sleeping in my guest bedroom and sleeping in the bed with a wedge pillow, because you have to sleep upright. You can't lay flat. So it's really uncomfortable. So I'm not really getting, sufficient sleep. But I praise God. So I bought these shirts that I purchased prior to surgery. They unsnap on the top. These are post shoulder surgery shirts. I'll also put the link or show you pictures of that as well. And these are a godsend. They love them at the hospital because all they have to do is unsnap. So yesterday was 2 weeks. So I had the stitches removed yesterday, which was good because the swelling had gone down, and they were able to remove the stitches with no pain at all for me on my part. So I've got really good caregivers that have been taking good care of me, staying on top of my meds. I walk every day. A lady comes over and we walk for 15 minutes a day. The doctor said, Renee, nothing's wrong with your legs. I need you to walk so the circulation can flow and no blood clots. So I originally was only supposed to be 3 weeks in this shoulder stabilizer, but it's 4 weeks because of the massiveness of the tear. And then we will start PT. So the doctor just constantly reminded me that I cannot move this shoulder because it needs to heal properly. It needs to heal well, because the next step, if it doesn't, is shoulder replacement surgery. We're not going down that road. So I know I'm believing God and trusting God. So I'm going to be a good patient. So I'll try to keep you guys posted as to what my process is in my journey, because as I said, part of being and having a victorious life involves his temple and taking care of his body. So if you're having any issues in your shoulder, if you think you might have a rotator cuff tear or something's going on, please go to the doctor to find out what is going on with your shoulder and any other part of your body, but mainly that. So this is my process. This is my journey. Like I said, I'll try to keep you guys posted in the next couple of weeks, because I have to go back. And then there's PT after that. So keep praying for me. I'll be praying for you. And until the next time, blessings.